grip. Doesn't have much.
Because you're retired doesn't mean you can interrupt other meetings to get out of here.
All right, call to order at 9:15. Roll call, please, Beth.
Barry,
Still here.
Steve,
Here.
Brad, Brad, Corey,
Here.
Chris,
Here.
Shanda,
I'm here.
All right. Item B, new business.
Yeah, Brett's on here.
Mark Brad is present, Beth. Yes. Okay, Epping Springbrook Dam guaranteed maximum price.
We did accept bids for Epping Springbrook Dam. We had a really good showing for that. We had, in all categories, we had just over 40 bids with over 35 different companies participating in those bids. So a lot of great bids. All of the major areas, masonry, plumbing, electrical, dirt work, all of those major areas had at least 3 bidders. So really good bidding situation. Bids came in really well. We were all along. We had kind of been anticipating the bids to come in around 3.8 million for our base bid, and then in actuality, it came in closer to about 3.2 million. And then so that came in good. And so as I prepared this, as I'm working with our partners and prepared this statement, I did include 3 ad alternates that I'm hoping that you guys will approve as part of the guaranteed maximum price. They're ad alternate number 1, which is asphalt paving of the entire campground road. The price on that is $444,000 and change. Ad alternate 2, which is a playground, which is just under $90,000. And then ad alternate number 4, which is to lower the water lines to be frost protected, which is just over $50,000. The reason why the driver for me asking for that as ad alternates is also since our last park board meeting, we did receive the bid from the special road fund for $500,000. So that really helps with this project. Kind of makes that road free. Because I know that road only comes in $444,000 and change, but the grant includes the driveway going in. So it's I think it's an 80-20 match. So we'd have to be around $600,000 expense, which will be more than that, and we'll get the whole $500,000 back. So because of those things, like I said, the road's pretty much free. The playground we just put in there. We had put in as an ad alternate, just because it's one of those easy levers to pull. It's something where we knew we always wanted a playground, but if we couldn't put it in right now because we were worried about funding, it's something that could be isolated and put in later. So that's why we had that as an alternate. But with the cost that came in, we'd like to include that. And then same thing with the frost protected water lines. We've looked at these as an option at other parks, and other times it was just too costly. Whereas this number came in really well. Just thinking that this campground's the closest one to town, maybe it expands our camping seasons a little bit because we're able to do that. So with those three alternates that I'm requesting that we improve in the guaranteed maximum price, the total for the guaranteed maximum price would be $3,751,142. And then there were a couple other alternates that were included. Ad alternate number 3 is the roadside picnic area. If you drive by Epping Springbrook, that little area that's just right next to the dam that you pull off on, we were looking at just making some minor improvements and then putting in a new shelter. That ad alternate I prefer to just wait and discuss at our next park board meeting. I'm not 100% sure where I'm at with it. I want to have a little discussion on that. The other 2 ad alternates, one was just for a unit price for geotextile fabric for erosion control, and then the other one is for an outdoor storage pad and a fence. Looking for a solution for this to store our buoys out there. And I'm just not convinced this is the one I want to go, so I'd like to deny that one. So as, and then moving on as far as financing, I did hand out that finance sheet I emailed out to, and so as part of the packet. But that finance sheet that Lindsay keeps working on, keeps us online with, it just tells where we're at. Right now, we put in 3.7 million this a couple days ago, so we didn't have that exact number. We're a little bit low for the Epping Springbrook number, but that puts us right in line with the direction we're heading. You know, we still kind of have a number where we fit, where we can, you know, put 2 million at McGregor, put 6 million at Little Egypt, and have some money for that community building at Blacktail, and still be able to stay under budget for the whole project. I certainly can answer any questions specifically about Epping Springbrook, or if you have any questions about where we sit for our budget, so we have money available. Otherwise, I'd request that we approve the base bid and alternates 1, 2, and 4 for a guaranteed maximum price.
1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4, correct.
Okay, what's the wishes of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I would move to make that approval as recommended by Jeremy.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve that GMP price as proposed. Any further discussion?
Does anybody know if Brad has anything to say? I don't, is he on? I think he said he's on, but we can't hear him.
Yeah, I got a text from Brad too. It says, I tried calling and it says both. He says they're both in. And WebEx, that host has not joined the meeting. Do you see Brad on there, Nessa?
Brett,
Yeah, Brad Hinchin.
there's Brett Gerholt.
Oh no, Brad Hinchin.
No, there's just Brett and Shonda.
Yeah, he joined the wrong meeting.
No. Okay, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Barry,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Corey,
Yes.
Bo,
Yes.
Chris,
Yes.
Shanda,
Yes.
Okay. Well, next regularly scheduled meeting is April 21st. Seeing nothing else, we will adjourn 9:23.